Good morning, guys. What's going on, guys? It's day 11. I'm running not really late, just a little bit late this morning. I usually record these around 8 o'clock. I wake up at 7:30, get up, wake up, mix myself some coffee, just get a little bit ready or whatever for the video. And now it's 8:30, and I've just kind of been looking through some class stuff. I don't know, since this is College Gamer, obviously, sometimes I'm going to be talking about some of the things I, go through in school and stuff like that. So right now, I'm taking this history course, and honestly, I'm not a history major, and I have no idea what's going on. And I thought I liked history, and I do like history, but unfortunately, I don't think this course is really going to help me out. So I'm in a very tight spot right now. So I don't really know what to do, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not going to let all my issues wash over you, the listener, the watcher, whatever you are. So ladies and gentlemen, this is day 11, which is pretty insane. More than a week. I'm just still amazed at myself that I've gone this long doing these every morning, because it's very hard waking up in the morning and immediately start making videos. It's difficult to do. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is just Morning Rants with Alex. If this is the first time you're watching this, Morning Rants with Alex, this probably isn't a great introductory video because I'm so tired and I'm kind of running a little bit late, and I'm just lagging behind a little bit today. But yeah, this is Morning Rants with Alex from College Gamer. Hi, I'm Alex. I just wake up every morning, I start talking to this camera, and I start talking about the gaming news. And there was quite a bit of news over the weekend. PAX South happened in San Antonio, Texas, and there was a few things that happened. There's a Homeworld remake coming out. There's a few other things. Last week we talked about how there was the Handsome Jack collection coming for Borderlands, which is a remaster of Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel. But now, over the weekend, Gearbox had multiple panels, and on the final panel, the Borderlands panel on Sunday, yesterday, Gearbox essentially said that they're ready to start making Borderlands 3. In other words, they have nothing set in stone. They have nothing made so far. They have nothing to show off, nothing to even talk about. Or if it's even being called Borderlands 3. It probably is. Stuff like that. But essentially, yeah, they're ready to make it. We're ready to start, is what they said. And essentially, they're looking for people to join the Gearbox team to help make Borderlands 3. So hey, if you're watching this and you're a game designer, go check out the Borderlands website. Go check out the Gearbox website. They're looking for game devs to help make Borderlands 3 because they haven't even started on it. So they're just now starting to build the team to build the game, which, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know if anybody was really... See, you go to these conventions, and I went to the PlayStation Experience this past December, and during the voice actors panel with Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson, of course, the question is going to come up, can you confirm or deny, or will you confirm or deny Last of Us 2 happening? Now, the thing is, and it's been said before, even with, like, the Kingdom Hearts 3 Goofy, like, Goofy said that Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out in 2015, but the thing is, voice actors and everything like that, they record their stuff early on. Like, before the game is even animated, and it's special cases, it's case by case, but, like, it makes no sense why people would ask these questions when some of the time it's just they're not even started yet. I mean, Borderlands, at least in the case of Borderlands, the fans of the series have to know. I mean, the pre-sequel just came out. That's what they've been working on. I mean, I don't think for a game like Borderlands, you have to have one team working on Borderlands. I mean, for a company like Gearbox that makes multiple different kinds of games, you can't just have Borderlands all the time. Like, one team does Borderlands 3 and one team does the pre-sequel. You can't do that. You have to have the Borderlands team that know what they're doing. Anyway, that just means that it's not ready yet, and they have nothing to announce. And I think people need to kind of lower their expectations for these sequels coming out, or even just new games. There's an expectation now, unfortunately, I feel, that with like Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed, you have games every single year. And depending on who you ask, they're different or the same or whatever like that. But we have, as fans, an expectation now that every sequel should be that way. That we should have a sequel every year and a half. Which is insane. Like why? I just feel like there's a stipulation now for there to be a sequel. Like, how, I guarantee this upcoming fall, people are going to start clamoring for the next Dragon Age. They're going to be like, where's the next Dragon Age? What's going to happen to what's happening with the next Dragon Age? Is Dragon Age 3 still going to be a thing? Like, are you going to call it Dragon Age 3, or are you going to call it Dragon Age something else? And things like that. These annual releases are hurting the other games, as far as public perception, I feel. But yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. Of course, you're going to get people, you're going to get games like Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls series or the Fallout series. We don't even know where Fallout 4 is. We don't even know what's happening with that. We've had trademark leaks, we've had the developers scouting around Boston, we've had all those kind of things. I'm expecting I keep saying it, I'm like, wait for E3, wait for Gamescom, wait for this and this and this and this, and it never happens. This year, I feel like E3 might be the year it happens. I feel like it's cooked long enough, it's gestated long enough that Fallout 4 can finally come out. But the next Elder Scrolls game, like, that's the thing. Bethesda, I think Bethesda has one team to make good quality games. I could be completely wrong, or it just takes a very long time to make their very detailed, large, open worlds, which makes sense. So there could be an Elder Scrolls team and then a Fallout team. But, people are where's the next Elder Scrolls? Where's the next Skyrim? I want Skyrim 2, something like that. Why? I mean, you have the Elder Scrolls Online, but that wasn't made by Bethesda. That was made by ZeniMax Online. And then you have Fallout coming out, but that's the thing. People are going to get Fallout, and they're going to be like, oh man, I love Fallout. Fallout's so great. But it's not Skyrim, and then Skyrim will come out and be like, I want the next Fallout. Like, it's hard to please everybody. That's just essentially what I'm saying. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a morning rant, so this is literally me just ranting into a camera. I mean, you can listen to me, you can disagree with me all you want. Comment down below if you disagree with me, or even if you agree with me. I just feel like these annual releases are hurting games. And then you get these games that start to feel that pressure. I really feel like that's what it is. You start to feel the pressure from the fans to get the game out. And it's not direct from the fans, as in the developers aren't being like, oh man, these fans want them. It's the publishers. Like, Activision is feeling the pressure from the fans, and that's what they go to the developers and they're like, we need to get this game out while the demand is high. And then you get like a game like Assassin's Creed Unity, which is broken. Sure, they can delay it for like a month or two, but that doesn't really matter in the end. If it's broken at launch, that's a problem. And I feel like these developers are feeling that pressure because people are like, oh man, I really want to get my hands on it. I really want to make it. I feel like it's changing a little bit now that we've had multiple games that have been broken at launch. I feel like Assassin's Creed Unity is a good one. Drive Club's a good one. All these games are leading to people are starting to realize, hey, when I buy a game, I want it to work day one. Dragon Age Inquisition is a great thing because it works day one. It worked day one. It has a few glitches here and there that people can, but that's fixable. That's the things for that's the thing about patches. Patches are so great because little glitches here and there can be fixed in the future. That's great. Patches aren't supposed to be used to fix your game entirely. Like, that's just not what it's supposed to do. So, I mean, developers, I feel like, are starting to realize it. More and more developers are starting to realize that delaying a game isn't a bad thing. The Witcher, CD Projekt Red, they've delayed their game from this previous fall to this upcoming February, and now its final release date is May 19th, I believe. Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Knight, they probably just announced it a little bit too early, the release date for it. But now it's coming out later this year. It was supposed to come out early last year. Or fall last year. Games like that. So people are starting to kind of realize Battlefield Hardline, they've learned from their mistakes of Battlefield 4, to delay the game, make sure it works this time. Naughty Dog has always, gone for quality over, I guess, quantity, if you want to call it that. All these companies are starting to realize it. But then you get some companies like Ubisoft. Ubisoft will start to realize it eventually, I bet. Eventually we're going to see where it's going to be, there isn't going to be an Assassin's Creed every year. There's going to be an Assassin's Creed every 2 years. Which is, I think everybody would be okay with that, because people are going to get burnt out on the series. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut that short a little bit today, because I feel like I'm just talking about the same subject. There wasn't that much news over the weekend. But yeah, thanks for listening to me rant. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow everything that College Gamer does. Hit the like button, if you will. If you like this video and if you want to see more of these morning rants, let me know. Also, be sure to comment down below. Let me know a game that you got recently that didn't work at launch. Are you upset about that? What was wrong with the game? Be sure to comment that down below. And be sure to check out collegegamer.net for everything College Gamer. And be sure to go like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Both of them can be found at collegegamer94. And with that, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.